Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here at the Little Rock Zoo. I'm very excited to be here for what is a very exciting announcement. On behalf of the Little Rock Zoo, the Zoo Board of Governors, and the City of Little Rock, we're excited to accept this very generous grant from the Blue and You Foundation for a Healthier Arkansas to build a new sensory garden and nature play area right here in this area that's behind me. This project will update the current Kiwanis Playground into a sensory garden and play area that invites children of all ages, backgrounds, and abilities to play. The garden includes musical components and other sensory elements. Nature play gardens encourage guests to both touch, taste, smell, and also to listen and admire and play in a variety of ways, which is very, very important. It uses a combination of natural plants and artificial play structures to encourage all kinds of different play. The Little Rock Zoo is a place where learning lives. It's a place where you can discover new worlds in a natural environment, which is the kind of environment we're going to be building here at the Little Rock Zoo. And this is just another extension of how we can educate our children about nature and encourage healthy and active lifestyles by encouraging play. I'm very excited today to accept this very generous grant. And right here, I've got some very important people that I'd like to introduce. Also, some very important guests of the Little Rock Zoo, too, that we're going to also be introducing. But first, I'd like to introduce to you Curtis Barnett, who is the president and CEO of Blue Cross and Blue Shield, who would like to say a few words. Curtis.
Thank you, Susan, and Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield and the Blue and You Foundation. We are proud to support the Little Rock Zoo on this tremendous project that they have planned to start in the next few weeks for the Little Rock Zoo. At Arkansas Blue Cross, an important part of our mission is to improve the health of all Arkansans. And when we think about the zoo and you think about an atmosphere and an environment for kids to come and adults to come and to learn and to be active and to really plays a big part in the improvement in overall health. This is a very important project that we're proud to be supportive of. And the fact that this is an all-inclusive playground makes it even much more special and for us to be a part of that as well. So I want to ask now Patrick O'Sullivan, who's the Executive Director of the Blue and You Foundation, to make the official presentation on behalf of the foundation to the Little Rock Zoo. Patrick.
Thank you. I might mention that we had 226 grant applications this year at the foundation, and we were able to fund 40 of them, and this was one of them. And we think the zoo is a great place for people to come out with their families, get fresh air, walk around, get some exercise. And so we're really proud that one of our grants will go towards this area that'll encourage families to come out. So let's step around front here and I'll give you the official check. Curtis, you can get in the photo here too. This is a grant for $144,000 from the Blue and You Foundation to help fund the construction of this sensory garden and playground area for kids here at the zoo. And here we have Waffles, the possum, and Sadie, is that right?
Right,
Sadie the hawk. And they're happy to accept this grant.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
On behalf of the zoo, very
Okay,
excited
thank you.
to have this. We appreciate it greatly. Thank you very much. Fantastic.
That's a souvenir for you.
Oh, we'll frame it and hang it up
Okay,
proudly. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Some of the components that it's going to fund are interactive elements like musical components that will have musical instruments like drums, other musical components where children can interact with musical play. There's also going to be other components like sensory elements such as different types of plants with different types of texture, different types of smells, so children of all different types of abilities can experience nature. There are some children that, for instance, might not be able to see but can experience nature through touch and through smell. So this allows children to play and to experience nature in this garden together. That was very important to us, that we have children of all different abilities be able to play and experience nature together and to be able to experience it in the same space. That's something that's great about this area, is that children of all different abilities can experience and play together in that same space. We also are going to have some other play structures that are not pictured in this area, but that we're going to have in it that will allow for activity and that will encourage play and active and healthy lifestyles. But we also are going to have the ability for our educators to come into this space and to guide some of that play as well. A portion of this grant is going to fund some of that, and we're also going to have some of our docent volunteers take part in some of that guided play as well too. Another portion of what this funds is some of the other components you're seeing, such as the shade structures, some of the other components that are the ground structure that you see here too. Really, it's just a complete and total renovation of this area. This area was constructed many years ago with funding from the Kiwanis Club, who still want to remain active with this project. But it is outdated, and we've been needing to update it for several years. We're going to see just a total overhaul of this space, and so it's going to be a complete overhaul and total renovation of the area.